Good morning. Farmer Joe's being super, super nice. Making me some tea. Because I was perfectly fine. I sat down at my computer. I'm like, okay, time to do a stream. And I have a coughing attack. My lungs are like, no, you must wait. Farmer Joe tells me I'm at 600 subscribers, so thank you. That's awesome. Hey Dylan, how's it going? So I keep having comments in my trucker videos about the people are confused. It happens so often. Trying to figure out how to not have people confused. They're like, I'm saying it's Christmas time, and yet it's January 4th already, or whatever, right? It's like, my videos are way delayed. 2 weeks. My videos are delayed by 2 weeks. It's like, should I say that every single video? I say it in quite a few videos. I guess people that would watch all my videos, as long as I say it once every now and then, should be okay, right? Taking a while to synchronize. Oh, Farmer Joe is wrong. Dylan has corrected you. I'm at 602 subscribers. Or over. She said over. I missed that. Okay, she's not wrong. Farmer Joe's always right. She starts laughing. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get in the doghouse. I better be quiet if I want to get my tea. Getting low on tea? Unacceptable. Off to David's tea we go. Yeah, we'll have to budget some David's tea. Okay, this synchronization is taking ridiculous long. Frozen? Is it frozen? Uh-oh. It might be frozen. Because the wheel's not spinning anymore. Oh, it's spinning. Wheels on the bus are going again. Let there be light. Hey Pooch. How's it going, Pooch? That was a fail throw. Apparently I can't throw very well. It's rolling. I guess that's the best we can do. That was better. I can throw a tennis ball. Pooch doesn't chase. Be awesome if Pooch actually chased the ball. Anyway. If you think that he actually chases the ball, it means he just ran the direction that you threw it by accident. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think Dylan quoted that moment just right. Okay, so what am I doing? Do I have any equipment out in the field? I've got logging equipment out here, so I think that's what I was doing. Pink truck. I think the green rims on the pink truck suit it well. Farmer Joe's equipment. Farmer Joe's having issues. He's gonna duck and cover. I think we're having issues today morning. How'd how'd your controller cord get disappeared? We're having a good morning. Oh, Farmer Joe is harvesting cotton. Blame it on me just to be safe. Okay. Okay. Sheep were clean. No mess there. Okay, everything looks good. Let's take a look at the map, even though it's not loaded super accurately yet. See any weeds. Farmer Joe's on field 45. Field I want to buy. How much does it cost? $362. Yeah, I got a way to go. Basically, I need to be at a minus 130. If I'm at minus 130, I can make enough debt to go buy that field. Make sure that I'm awake. Make sure I'm still okay. Nobody's ended me because I was mean to a Farmer Joe. I don't know, was I? Now, I got a way to go before all this crop is ready, so should I do more logging or do a contract? Which one do you think I should do, logging or contract? Quite leggy-ish. I'll cut down this one tree here. And we'll see. Whoa, like really leggy-ish. What's going on here? Is the computer doing some kind of update or? I guess I shouldn't do too much logging here because crop destruction. The crop is growing far enough. What? How? I didn't want the tree to get aimed at that angle, but okay. I got some tea. Awesome. Thank you. So. Uh-oh. I'm getting stuck on nothing now? Shouldn't have cut the tree down. definitely glitching out on stuff here. That is for sure. Let's pull this tree out of here. See if I can get it up. Look at that. Something's going on. Like it's super glitchy. I don't know if this thing will be able to pull a tree out of there. That's one big piece, but let's try. The more logs, the more leg. Yeah, but this isn't the only log. Okay, sure. That's not what I intended to do, but sure. Okay, these hills make it hard to get the angle of this right. How? What? Oh boy. So, I believe I know what's going on here now. The actual tree is not in the location we're seeing it. It has glitched out, and the graphics are at a different spot than the physical tree is. I believe that's what's going on here. I think we're going to have to restart the game. I believe that is our only option here to fix this tree anyway. Let's restart the game. As annoying as that is. It's like, where'd the game go? It's definitely, my computer's definitely doing odd things. Took a long time to synchronize. It's see if it's doing an update in the background. Doesn't seem like it is anything right now. There's stuff I need to do, but well, let's try the game again and hopefully it's better. And maybe we won't cut any more trees down after this one. Like I thought I clicked multiplayer. Join. Anybody can join. Look for that game. Don't make change the name of it to that game. That'd be hilarious. What game do I join? That game. Password is ASK, ask in lowercase. It's not a secret. That only reason there's a password so that you guys join and not any other Yahoo on the internet can join. Just you guys. Just only the Yahoos watching me know the password. What? Oh, Farmer Joe says, well, you're hosting. Of course you're not the Yahoo. I'm the Yahoo joining. Ha! Did I save myself on that one? Keep myself out of the doghouse. I'm having a good morning. I think I'm having a good morning. I didn't say you were not having a good morning. Me saying I'm having a good morning is not implying you're having a bad one. You see how that works? You see the women. Uh-oh, run! Cover! Help me! What have I done? What's the solution? Somebody wants breakfast. Okay, call Skip the Dishes. Order some breakfast. Why does Skip the Dishes not do breakfast? I would order breakfast from Skip the Dishes. It'd be hard to get breakfast warm though. Like, yeah, Farmer Joe said it would be hard to keep it warm having breakfast delivered. I think there's something wrong with my computer. Because it's never taken this long to load. Especially since it's not even synchronizing yet. Okay guys, I think the stream's gonna end. I'm going to restart my computer. Something's going on. Hopefully restarting the computer fixes it. Let's start streaming on that. Maybe the stream never ended. Says I'm still live. Cool. I don't know what happened between there while I was gone, but apparently I'm still When you don't end the stream and just reset the computer, the stream stays there? Me? Restart the computer, don't even have to start up the stream again. It's still streaming. But obviously, things are still slow. There's something I'm going to have to investigate my computer. We'll see if we can play. If it's playable, we'll keep playing. If not, I'll have to figure it. I have installed some new games. Maybe my C drive can't handle as many games as I've installed, so that might be the issue. Could be. But it was playing just fine yesterday. I wasn't streaming though. I don't know if the stream temporarily saves it and then uploads it or directly uploads it. I don't know exactly how that works. And where does it put the temporary files? Maybe we could tell it to put temporary files in a different location. That part was going faster, so... The wheels on the bus are still spinning. Where's the loading screen? There's the freeze. It always freezes here and there, but the wheels have stopped. Where it must be at a stoplight. Doesn't it usually say loading? Oh, there go the wheels again. Ah, there's the loading. There's the loading. Someone starts singing, Wheels on the Bus. No. Yeah. Luckily I don't know the song. Drink some tea. Well, in that case you'd have to make some more. Drink all my tea. The wheels on the bus. I have to turn that kettle on by myself? Oh boy. Oh, wheels went to here. Yeah, got a quarter turn in. And we're just inching forward at the light. Inching forward. Get the green light here soon. There we go. Got a green light. Nope. No, false alarm. False alarm. There, traffic jam. We're now gridlocked. We're gridlocked. We pulled into the intersection. Synchronizing. I've had that. I've pulled through an intersection and I'm like, there's enough room for me to cross the intersection. And then the dumb car behind me just follows me right in and gridlocks it. Stops right in the intersection. It's like, don't drive through the intersection unless you know you're clear. Just because the big rig in front of you decided to start moving doesn't mean you're clear. Nordell? Yeah. She's like, one intersection comes to mind right away. Nordell Way. Right by the scale. Horrible intersection. That intersection I have gone, okay, I got enough room to clear, I'm going to pull in there. And all of a sudden here comes a car from the other lane, sneaks into my side. I'm like, well, now I don't have the room to clear the intersection anymore, and I'm in the intersection. So now my back of the trailer is partly in the intersection. I'm getting honked at. I'm like, it's not my fault. That car in front of me cut into my lane because they're like, hey, I'm in the second lane over here. I can't get into the space in my lane. I'm gonna cut in front of this big rig, and now he's the one they're gonna get yelled at. So it's not my fault. Horrible intersection. That's if anyone says the worst intersection that comes to your mind, that's the one that would come to my mind every time first. Nordell Way. Yeah, like the lights are just not designed well. There's not enough time to clear the one of the lights are so short that a big rig can't get across the intersection before it turns red again. See, there's something wrong with my computer. I'm definitely getting lagged out here still. So it's definitely my computer and not something else. Well, hopefully the tree isn't. Hopefully the tree is fixed. We'll cut down that one, get rid of that one tree, hopefully. And then do a contract or something. .40 frames per second right now. Top left corner, got my frames. Milliseconds are 15 milliseconds, so no lag as far as from the server. Okay, let's see if the tree is actually where the tree is. Oh, wrong way. All the way over. Whoops. I don't need to lift the whole thing up, but sure. Pretty big bumps hidden in that grass. I've got the tree lifted up, so I just bring the whole tree over. I guess I wouldn't be able to. The roads would be in the way. Or there's too many obstacles in the way. I couldn't just drag this too. It's quite the counterweight that telehandler must have. Guess this makes it impossible if I don't drop it, huh? a branch hitting me in the head. I am sure. Sure. What? Okay. Before I forget, let's get rid of that stump. Right there. Okay, since we're done with trees, let's go clean this stuff up. I'm done with trees, at least for now. Done enough with trees. I'm gonna park this equipment. Hey, Nathaniel. It seems to have gotten a bit smoother. Like the lag has disappeared. Maybe everything's loaded properly now, and maybe frames per second is jumping up to 50 quite a bit there, so might be okay for now. Computer was definitely having a heart attack. What's that? To the game starting up again? Cool. Lower this to, I like to lower the end to a point where it becomes a tripod and it doesn't fall over easily. What's that? Yes, I'll do that. I'll get rid of the tree. I'm just cleaning up the equipment. And you did see a pink truck. Yes, yes you did. Who suggested the pink asthmatic hedgehog? It was their idea for a pink truck. Pink truck, green rims. Alright, let's clear up this tree, and then after that we'll won't do any more trees for now. Well, the tree isn't what's causing the lag, but the tree adds lag. There's something going on with my computer. It does sure stand out, doesn't it? The pink truck. You want attention. That's the way to get it. Oh, you want attention? You just want food. How's a pink truck gonna get you food? Oh boy. Thought the tree was gonna roll over me there for a second. Okay. I don't know why a pink truck. When I was painting the truck, I asked what color, and Hedgehog suggested pink, so that's what we got. Where'd it go? Get back here. Yeah, it's probably it's I have a pretty good idea what's wrong with it. I just have to deal with it. It's the fact that I've installed some games, and obviously it's taken up more space in the C drive. So I should have partitioned the C drive larger when I did that. So I'm just gonna have to clean up. Hey Jeannie, I'll have to clean up the C drive. Maybe uninstall some games and do a cleanup, get rid of some of that stuff. And if I really want to fix it, I just have to repartition it and make C drive a little. Oh, I was confused at your comment at first. It's like, no, Dylan was offering to look at the computer. Farmer Joe is correcting that when I say I'm going to do something, she's going, you mean I'll be doing it? It's like, Farmer Joe will be doing the work. What's going on here? Pink can stand for many different things. It can. Favorite color? It's got to be green. I don't know. I'm not really a big favorite color person, but green is definitely a choice I go with often. Okay. No, it's not a temp issue. I've got plenty of cooling on my computer. It's a gigabyte issue. How much space is on my C drive? That's most likely what it is. Because I installed several new games without even really thinking how much space there is, and there's not much space left. Especially if OBS saves temporary files for streaming, because it's no problem at all. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do, but okay, that's not making it better. Okay, there we. I got a log. I'm gonna tip over, but let's make it even tippier by extending the boom. Yeah, that'd be a good thing to check, Dylan. Check my temperatures. I can do that right now. It's easier just to go Control Alt Delete. Okay. You do have a different program, but this won't show me the heat. Okay, careful with this one. Careful. I don't know what's happening there. Just don't drop the log. Don't fall. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's what I said don't do. Told you not to. Yeah, I'll download a program to look at my temps. I'm sure there's, I'm not a computer guy. Farmer Joe will do it. Farmer Joe will look at it, but how did, the log's sticking out on this side. That's the problem. Okay, we're just gonna strap it down as is. We'll call that good. To the rest of these branches. I don't know where I turned the beacon on. How do I turn the beacon off again? Ah, that button. Right, there's a button for that. I'm still seeing. Oh, I got the four-way flashers on too. Okay, turn those off. Get in there. Okay, I'll see if we can get two of them. See if we can tip this telehandler over. Oop. What are you doing down there, Branch? No funny wiggling. No funny stuff down there. At least one branch left. I think there's two. Not having any leg issues right now, so that's good. Whoop, whoa, whoa, what are you, I did not lower you. Okay. That's not a pretty load, but it'll do the job. Okay, let's park this at home. Just might as well repair it. It's quite low in the repair level. What's that? The wind is starting to die down a bit. It has been so windy yesterday, last night, and today morning. Oh, it was windy. I'd be surprised if people haven't had power outages due to that wind. Yeah, there will be trampolines that went to their neighbor's place, 5 blocks away, or on top of someone's roof. Probably the logs. Well, the logs were adding to the lag, but I rarely have lag because of trees. That's not. This computer can handle logs, so there's something else in the background that is making logs an issue. Because logs do make a lot of lag. It's many separate pieces the computer has to keep track of. But that's not. The logs are bringing out the issue, but that is not the underlying issue. All right. 19 grand. Field 44. Which is where? Right there. Yeah, that might be a good option, okay? No, thank you. If I had my own equipment, maybe, yeah. Then I got GPS in the thing. Yeah, I might do that. I might buy a potato harvester. I think we're going to go with this first one here, 19 grand, accept offer. Not folded up. get through here with this header. Lower it down to clear the tree. I don't have a header trailer for this because my fields are right next to my yard. So I got to be careful what contract I pick up. Make sure I can bring this header to the field I want to work on. And this combine with the dualies on the front does a lot of crop destruction if you drive across the field. Yeah, well, not really next to you, but because you're to the left of where I am right now and I'm going straight forward. Because you're down that way. There, I see the cotton harvester way back there. Apparently I can't drive when not looking at the road. And I'm going to the field right in front of us. Yeah, it's a fairly big field, yeah. Let's get the GPS set up. Alright. Harvest time. Yeah, it's definitely got weeds, the field. So that's going to reduce the amount of money I can make off this contract, but it is what it is. Oh, I'm like, what's that leg? It's oh, never mind. That's not me problem. That's a saving problem. Got it. The weeds are pretty. Look at them blooming. Red and pink and white flowers. See some thistles in there. Definitely reduce the quality of this yield. Oh, and I have to deliver like right there? That is nice. That is very nice. Still. Probably don't even need the truck. Could just drive the combine there if I really wanted to. You're cold? Oh, don't make you too hot. It has to be perfect. Oh boy. Should I start calling you Goldilocks? That auto width seems like it's a little too wide. It's a little bit better, yeah. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. What's beeping at me? Oh, combine. Combine's beeping at me. It's half full. Which means if I turn around and go back again, the pipe will be facing the wrong direction. Okay, keep that in mind. Well, any kind of baling, doesn't matter which way the harvester's facing. It's nice that I have one map where I'm actually playing with John Deere. For some reason I never really played with John Deere a lot. Nice to have some green. Oh, 80%. And the beacon starts flashing at 80%. Fresh snow on Apex. Well, I was driving in this junk yesterday, so yeah, I've got a good idea. Actually, yesterday wasn't bad at all driving. I thought it would be, but once I got up to Manning Park, it wasn't bad at all. Right. deal with this. Yeah, see, the logs are still here. Fastest unload on record. I should pay off some debt. $250,000? No. Thanks to the lag, I'm allowed to go into a negative, but got $250,000 of debt. Okay, let's make this, take this logging rack off of here and put the fifth wheel back on the truck. Hey, Rensme, how's it going? There we go. Let's take off that log rack. I'll repair what we have here first. Let's add the fifth wheel back. Technically, I should be switching it to that right there. Well, that's got a sleeper though. That's not what we had. With a log rack, it would be, I guess, that right there. Because that would be with the log rack on. If we take it off and put the fifth wheel on, that's what it would look like right there. Rensme, you're doing okay? Okay is good. Because if we changed it to a different one, you'd have to change the frame length. So realistically, if we wanted to keep it realistic, and we're saying it's the same truck, we should be switching it to that. That would be relatively little work. To unbolt the rack, unbolt the log rack, and then bolt on a fifth wheel. Just like that. What's your problem? Maintenance level 75%. Yeah. You can go to 70%. Yeah, you're at 75. Alright, let's hook up to our Super Bees. What is going on here? That is not how I parked it. Do I have a hitch on the back of this thing? Can I hook onto that? I think I can hook onto that. I can, yeah. Because I've seen in real life, I've seen semis like this hauling it along the highway. So, what's that? I did a video on chaining up. Expect that to come in the future. Unfortunately, I had some serious audio issues at the beginning of it, so I'm going to do it again. I got ideas how to do another chaining up video with Farmer Joe holding a second camera. And then it would be a better video, but I have a chain up video coming, and I was frustrated. It wasn't my truck. Whoever ran the truck before me didn't really take care of the chains, and there were some very poor quality chains. They just needed some basic repair, and unfortunately I didn't have the tools with me to do proper repair, but luckily I did have spare chains with me. So there's a chain up video coming. The first couple of seconds of the video are quiet. Whoa! No, don't be sorry about that. But there's one coming. That was a good question. Other videos I want to make is strapping down a load and tarping a load. The issues is those are all done on private property. I'm going to have to get permissions. I found that people don't like me recording in their private yards. Yeah, I'm going to ask somewhere, but yeah, I want to do another chain up video on my truck with a second camera. And I want to do a brake check video. There's lots of videos I want to make. Yeah, hopefully Farmer Joe can come with me again. Soon I'll have my truck back. Yeah, Farmer Joe did come with me running to West Kelowna yesterday in the big rig. It's the first time she's been in one like in a month and a half. Because the rental doesn't have a second bunk in it, so it's not convenient having two people in there. Yeah, one bunk, two people just does not work. Unless you're tiny little people. But we're not tiny little people. I was wondering, like, what's this road useful for? Where does it go? But there's kind of a little yard back here. What's that useful for? It is close to the edge of the map, yeah. So what is this? Is this land that's owned by Farmer Joe? Ah yes, this is all land owned by Farmer Joe. So that is, so if I were to buy that field, it's fenced off though, that would make it awkward to seed this. plow it and seed it. But yeah, it it's actually a fairly good sized field for cutting. It'd be worth baling it. Yeah, if you have nothing else to do type of thing, it'd be worth bringing a tractor and baling this crop. Because on both sides of the creek here, there's actually a lot of grass here. And it's all yours. So, you're waiting for a friend to show up? You guys have plans? What's your plan? Whoever built this fence sure didn't know how to make a straight line. It's your field, so it's your fault. Oh, you bought it that way, okay. I like how the edge of the map. This is the edge of the map. It feels like the game keeps going, right? The map makers that made this map did such a good job. Yeah, just go for coffee and whatnot. I'm not a guy that I don't go. I'm too antisocial. I don't do that. But yeah, it'd be nice to get out and have a coffee type of thing with your buddy. But yeah, see this field is still part of the map, but then I can only walk that far. There's an invisible wall here. And you can see where the line is, where the map ends, but they've done a really good job of making the map not look like that's the edge of the map. Looks like a dirty crop I'm combining there. There's a lot of weeds in it for sure. The weeds are blooming like crazy. The yield will definitely not be the best. It's not my field, it's a contract, so can't do much about it. Because some maps in this game, the edge of the map, it just ends there and it's just a drop off into nothingness. It didn't do a very good job of melding the background into... Oh, this is a mountain based off of Oregon, so yeah, there's a mountain in the background. Is that Mount Hood? I guess depends where. But yeah, I see it just, you can barely see it in the background there. I'll center it. Center in the screen back there. One tall mountain, so... I don't know, they've done a good job of this map. Of making it not feel like it's the edge of the map. Well, honestly, I don't drink coffee at all, but you drink coffee at home, Jeannie says. I'm not a coffee drinker. I know, I'm a long haul trucker. I don't drink coffee. There's something wrong there, but that's... when I went to school, my instructor said, "Hey, let's go have a coffee." I'm like, "Oh, I don't drink coffee." And he just goes, "Oh, you will, you will." You become a long haul trucker, you'll become a coffee drinker. 2.5 years later, still don't drink coffee. I believe in sleep. Usually takes care of that. Don't need coffee. That's where e-logs are really nice. You can't keep driving. Honestly, I wish our e-log laws were, or our just log laws were, hours of service laws. There we go. Hours of service laws were a little more like the U.S. I could handle a little more time off. Yeah, it forces you to have a half-hour break. It forces you have to have 10 hours off. Um, I don't know if I really care for the 10-hour thing, but I wouldn't mind if we were forced to have more hours off. If the if the total drive time in a day was 11 hours instead of 13. Yeah, with 10 in Canada you have 8 hours off, in the US you have 10. So in Canada, if you want to get your sleep, when you stop driving, you got to go hit that bunk right away and just go sleep. In the US, they're like 10 hours. That way you can do your paperwork, go take a shower, have breakfast in the morning. So it's definitely more relaxing type of career. Of course, it means less money. Yeah, if I ran full hours, you don't get 8 hours of sleep. But luckily, I often get more than my 8 hours off. But every now and then, it's just a straight 8 hours, yeah. How did I get into this? Oh yeah, coffee. And then northern Canada is even worse. In southern Canada, you can be on duty for 14 hours. Northern Canada, 16 hours. Yeah. I don't know if I could do that. Because when I'm talking about 8 hours off, we also have to have 2 hours off during the day somewhere. Well, no, you can tack the 2 hours into the end of the shift. So you have 2 hours you can put wherever you want. I usually tack them into when I'm waiting to be loaded. It's like, okay, there's another truck in front of me to be waited to load. Okay, I'm going to take a half-hour break, have some lunch, relax type of thing while waiting to be loaded. So I'm careful. I try to plan out where my off-duty time is during the day to be convenient as far as work goes, and not convenient as actual breaks. Yeah, I can't take breaks at scenic places in a Super B. There's no way of driving anywhere. Let's pull the pipe out. Come on. There we go. Lower that header. Yeah, with a Super B, finding restrooms and grocery stores and stuff like that can be very tricky. And right now, with running that Peterbilt I'm running right now, with no fridge in it, it is really frustrating me because trying to find places to eat because I can't just eat cold food the whole time. And then trying to find places to eat along the highway, it's like you're forced to eat at these fast food joints. And there's only, especially Highway 3, there's very limited selection of where you can eat. It's like, so I'm looking forward to getting out of this Peterbilt. And as you guys will see in videos, I was out of the Peterbilt for a while because I broke the Peterbilt too. But I'm back in it now. Yeah, I'm allowed to yawn. Did I just talk about sleep and not needing coffee? It's a feather. There's a feather stuck on me. I don't know how there's a feather. We don't have feather pillows or anything. I'm growing feathers on my arms. I swear I'm not trying to escape and fly away. Someone clipped my wings. No, 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 no tickling. Put Farmer Joe in the doghouse. Good luck with that. Yeah, that laugh pretty much says that's wishful thinking. There's blue sky out there. It's too cold out there though. Hey, in-game weather looks like outdoor real weather. Partially cloudy, blue skies. I think we're going to take a break though. I'm going to go get some breakfast. I woke up, got on the computer, and started streaming. I have my rhythm. On weekends, I have to get up and get on the computer and do a stream. Everything has to be the same pattern. Farmer Joe's going to change it for me. It's not good. We cannot change the pattern. I don't do well with change like that. Yeah, it has to be a gradual change, slowly. Oh, 56%? I think I make it to the end. You're scaring me. Oh, let's see if I can make it to the end. I think the math in my head says I can make it to the end before I'm full. Who's honking at who out there? I did have one thing hilarious happen to me. I had a car honking at me and shaking their fist. I'm like, what'd I do? I'm like, why are you mad at me? I don't get it. Every now and then someone's really mad at you and you just don't know why. And it's like, I didn't do anything to you, did I? got watching my mirrors. I didn't run you off the road or anything. It's like I was passing another vehicle, so maybe I held them up for a little bit. How terrible, a big rig pass another big rig. It takes a little while, a big rig passing a big rig. We're big trucks and slow. That's the only thing I can think of that they're mad about that. They pulled out their cell phone and took a picture of my door. Joke's on them. I'm in a rental. There's no truck number on it. You can't even complain about me. Even though I don't know what I did wrong. I'm like, if I've done something wrong where I've accidentally done something to a different person, first thing I do is call our HR person and go, hey, by the way, I just did this to a such and such a car or whatever. If they call you, tell them I'm sorry, it was my bad, I made a mistake. That way HR knows what's going on before the complaint can even come in. If I screw up, I'll own up to it right away. But when there's someone pumping their fist and honking at you and I'm like, sir, what's the problem? Why are you angry at me? It doesn't happen very often, but every now and then you're like, sure, I don't know what I did to make you angry, but apparently you're having a bad day. But it was hilarious that they were taking a picture of my door. It's like, sure, that's not going to get you anywhere, but, nice. Nice try. So I'm sure they felt wronged in all sorts of ways, so I don't know why they were upset, but, sometimes people have bad days. See, I got to the end without being all the way full. Barely. Okay, let's get the truck, get rid of, empty the combine, and then I think we'll call it a day. Move this mean green machine. It's very much the color of paint job our trucks are that I work for. Maybe that's why I picked it. It's funny. So, who asked what my favorite color was? Nathaniel? I drive a green truck. I usually go with green, so maybe I work for the right company. Is that why I work for Sepco? The green trucks? But I rarely run John Deere tractors in games, so. But I am right now. It's all green, so. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Oh, good stretch, good stretch.